Hi, and welcome back to Still Hopes in 5. Today is Monday, October the 11th, and I am Stephanie Parker, Still Hopes Director of Public Relations. As we do every week, I'm going to run through a highlight of the events happening on the Still Hopes campus this week, so let's jump right into it right now. Starting with tomorrow, which is Tuesday, October the 12th, we will have an actual Traveling Tuesday at the Savage Brewery in West Columbia. There will be a tour and a beer tasting at Savage Brewery. There is a reservation requirement for this event, and there is also a resident charge. But the bus will be leaving at 2:45 on Tuesday for this really fun event, so make sure you check it out. Again, that will be on Tuesday with the bus departing at 2:45. Then on Wednesday, October the 13th, at 4 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center, we will have another Halloween special movie. The one this Wednesday will be Hocus Pocus. So again, that is taking place at 4 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center this Wednesday. Then on Thursday, October the 14th, we have a new event starting at 11 o'clock in the Emily's Cafe courtyard. This will be Cornhole with our very own Holly. So that will be taking place again on Thursday at 11 o'clock in the Emily's Cafe courtyard. Then later on Thursday at 4 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center, we will have another installment of Ageless Technology. At this one in particular, we will be looking at Siri, Google Assistant, and similar voice-activated tools, looking at how you can send and receive text messages and things like that. So you won't want to miss that if you are interested in those types of devices. So again, that is taking place this Thursday, October 14th at 4 o'clock in the Keenan Event Center. Then on Friday, October the 15th at 7 o'clock in the multi-purpose room, we will be showing the Clemson game versus Syracuse. Again, that will be on Friday, October the 15th at 7 o'clock in the multi-purpose room. Then on Saturday, October the 16th at 10 o'clock in Emily's Cafe, we will have another installment of Simply Drawing with Diane. Diane is a resident here at Still Hopes who is very gifted in the art of drawing. So if you're interested in taking that up as a hobby or just doing it for fun, that will be taking place this Saturday at 10 o'clock. Then to wrap up today's episode, I do have a message from some members of our Employee Appreciation Fund Committee. They have a message for the residents here at Still Hopes that they would like for y'all to hear, so I'm just going to go on ahead and play that right now.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Dick Marshall, and I'm here with
Jim Wiseman.
And we are members of the Employee Appreciation Fund. Jim is more senior than I am in time on. I'm a new kid on the block.
Thank you.
So we're here to put our two scenarios together. First, we'd like to emphasize that the Employee Relations Fund is a contribution of the residents that goes totally 100% to the employees. This amount of money is based upon their tenure and also the number of hours that they've worked throughout the year. It does not depend upon their status within the company, the amount of salary level they have, and is not given to any of the directors. It is given to the employees, and it is 100% tax-free to them as a gift. This year our goal is $300,000, which represents approximately $1,000 per resident. Currently, after 5 weeks, we have $130,000. By the time you see this video, we'll probably have close to $140,000, which is almost 50% of our goal. We thank you all that have contributed to this fund. We encourage those that have not to please fill out the form on the back of the last notice that we gave you and have your money taken to your account.
Yeah, well, I'm Jim Wiseman. I'd like to throw in my 2 cents worth. Dick is, I've been here about 3.5 years. And I tell you, this appreciation fund, I deem it more of an opportunity than anything else to thank the employees for their kindness and their caring. I mean, this is stuff you can't buy. And as I walked the halls these 3.5 years, I have never come across an employee that hadn't said good morning with a smile on their face when we didn't have to wear the mask, and how absolutely pleasant they are. And I just consider it an opportunity for us to show our appreciation for these people, and in this way we can do it. And I ask you to really do this in a very conscious way. How about that, Dick?
I think that is excellent, Jim. I'd just like to add one more comment before we close. Is normally when you think about this type of a fund and our tipping, we think about the culinary staff, the housekeeping staff, and maybe a service person that calls upon us. But behind the scenes, to Still Hopes, there are nurses, there are health aid people, there are a multitude of others that support us on a daily basis. I'd like to give a personal account. About 3 months ago at 12:30 in the morning, my wife fell in the bathroom and hit her head on the floor that required 13 staples to close. I pulled a cord. This wonderful female voice of God came over the phone, over the speaker system, asked me what my emergency was. I told her. 5 minutes later, our patrol officer was there dealing with first aid. 10 minutes later, we had an EMS squad there. All I'm doing is saying that this money not only goes to culinary staff, but it goes to people that may be responsible for saving your life. Thank you very much. Please contribute to this fund.
Don't forget us.
And that's going to be all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you right back here with me next week.